Hello, how's it going? Just your average schmo back to do a unboxing of something I haven't done in a while. I decided to break down and buy a mystery box via Amazon for some comics. So I can't really remember whether these are supposed to be just like Marvel and DC or whether they're supposed to be like all different publishers. But I do collect comics, not as hardcore as I did, 20 years ago, when I had probably a couple thousand comics, and some that, looking back today, would have been worth a decent amount of money. But times got tough back then. I needed money for other stuff. I wasn't really going out and buying comics like I was previously. So I decided to kind of break down and let a good portion of them go. I sold, I want to say about 2/3 of them. And there are times when I kind of kick myself in the ass for doing that. But, you got to do what you got to do when you have to do it. So, it's all good. But I decided to buy some, and I thought, if I happen to pull a comic out of there that I already have, well, then I won't need to keep it. And, and if it looks like it's a decent one in decent shape, or if it's like a first appearance, or if it's a key comic for some reason or another, or even if it's not a key comic, but if it's one that is part of a storyline that a lot of people enjoy and look for, then maybe I'll decide to sell it. But before I sell it, maybe I'll send it in, and again, if it looks like it might get a decent grade, say at least like an 8.0 or higher. I'm not one of these sticklers that thinks it's got to be a 9.5 or a perfect 10. No. For me, if it's especially if it's an older comic, if you're talking a comic from, say, the 80s, which is, 40 plus years ago now, depending on, whether it was 81 or 82 or, 87, 88, or even the 90s. I mean, that's, 30 plus years. If it gets a grade of like 8.0 or higher, I'd say that's in pretty damn good shape for being that old. Well, let's see what we get. They put so many labels on here. I was going to try to see where I might be able to pull this off very carefully and see who fulfilled this. I mean, I could probably pull up my Amazon account and see it. Looks like BAAB. I don't know who fulfilled it. Let me see if I can pull it up on the Amazon and see if it'll say, like, because I want to give them proper credit, And then I can tell you what I paid for it too. Won't that be nice? And if you're a comic collector, you might want to go on and try to find the same thing for yourself. Alright, Amazon, orders, come on. Alright, order details. This was sold by, well, the name they go by on Amazon is Quality Assurance. Not insurance, assurance. Assurance. I paid $22.46 for it. And it's supposed to have 25 comics in it. So obviously it's less than $1 a comic. You can't really beat that. Even if you don't get like a, like a big key comic or anything like that, it's still a good price. So we will, which way is which here? Okay. Are they all the same? Alright, so we'll pull them out so the face is down. I might keep that box. That way it'd be a good shipping box. And then let me just set them over here very carefully. Let me organize here for a minute. Get the knife out of the way. Get my phone out of the way, and we'll set them here on this side so I can pull them out. I was going to set them over here where I got Funko Pops sitting there. I want to set them on top of the Funko Pops. First one we've got is the Star Trek The Next Generation, The Space Between. I was a bit of a fan of, I like the original Star Trek with, Leonard Nimoy and oh my God, his name was just in my mind. William Shatner. It was like there and then it just like took a beeline. But I also did like The Next Generation. Now the other ones, I mean, they might be good, but I just never really got like Deep Space Nine. I never really got into. I think they have a new one on now, don't they? Okay. Star Trek. All right. I think it might be safe to set these down here, not in the box. All right. Next, we have got Cyber Force #2, a great image comic. It's got a little sticker on the outside of it here. It says it was bought February 24th, 1993. So, Cyber Force. You can always tell, like, Image Comics, even if it didn't have the image thing up here, just the artwork. A lot of those artists that came together to make Image, obviously led by Todd McFarlane. They have a lot of similar art styles. That's a decent one. Next, looks like some of these won't be. I don't know whether I have any comic book bags or not. I might have to maybe get some. We got the Malibu Sun, July 1993. I probably won't keep this one. I think I've already got this one somewhere. It's not really a comic book. I mean, it's got like comic stuff in it, but it's more just like stories and stuff. So yeah, that's not very exciting. We have got Ultraverse, Ultra Force #8. From the Avengers Steps the Black Knight. Is that like the Avengers, like Marvel Avengers, or is that just another take that they have on Avengers? No, it's the Avengers. Because they got a bunch of them right there, and I recognize a lot of them. There's Captain America, She-Hulk, that one looks like Hercules, Iron Man, Beast, Black Panther, Vision, Scarlet Witch. Cool. Next, I think this is a DC title. Oh, this is a Kevin Smith and Jonathan Lau. Dynamite Comics. We have a Green Hornet. I love that cover. That cover is really cool. Yeah, definitely have to look into that. Green Hornet and Kato, obviously. Next, we've got Iron Man, number 4. The Marvel Now. Alright. Next, the Uncanny Inhumans. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that show. Or not that show. Wait, did they do a show? I'm pretty sure they did a show of the Inhumans, didn't they? Because that's, what is it? I think his name is what, Black Bolt? Spam risk. You'd think they'd get the hint since I never answer the damn phone. So quit calling. Morons. Next, we have Infinity Countdown, number 3. And I believe that is Drax on the cover. Huh. Looks like Ultron. There's some good Marvel titles. Next, we have Marvel Comics Presents, featuring Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and Deadpool. Nice. Of course, we've now seen Wolverine and Deadpool as part of the MCU. We've been waiting for that for a long time, haven't we? It's great to see Hugh Jackman reprise the role. From what I understand, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen like actual confirmation of it yet by anybody, but the talk was that he had signed a deal for like 3 appearances as Wolverine. So I would imagine maybe the other 2 will be the 2 Avengers movies, and then maybe they can give him a proper send off in Avengers Secret Wars, and then somebody else can take up the mantle as like the new variant of Wolverine. That'd be the best way to do it. Of course, we've seen some iterations of Ghost Rider in like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I can't remember that actor's name, but I think he did a really good job of playing a Ghost Rider. Of course, Nicolas Cage. And of course, Deadpool. We've only had one Deadpool. I think well, we've had more than one Deadpool now because you had all the different variants in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. But I mean, as far as the Deadpool we know, it's Ryan Reynolds. Next, we have Infinity Warps, Weapon Hex, number 1. I think they did a Funko Pop series of the Infinity Warps. I might have. I think I have 1 or 2 of them over there somewhere. Next, we have Predator versus Wolverine. That'd be a hell of a crossover in live action, wouldn't it? We'll probably eventually get there. I mean, they keep pumping out the Predator and the Alien movies too, don't they? How many Alien movies are up to now? Like 10? Oh, yeah. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Number 35 of 36. I don't often get Star Wars comics. And I am a big Star Wars geek. I absolutely love Star Wars. I'll definitely be reading that one. Huh. Tell me what year this was. On the back it has an ad for Queen with Adam Lambert live around the world. Looks like that was a concert film. So if you know when that came out, you'll know when this comic was from. We have Cable. Number 9. Never go wrong with X-Men titles. Next, X Factor. Speaking of X-Men, ooh, I like that cover. Number 10. Next, X-Men Legends number 3. The Return of the Original X Factor. This one would probably be pretty good. All right. Next, The Incredible Hulk, number 2. When did this come out? I don't see a date. It's got to be on here somewhere. Cool cover. You know, a lot of people don't understand comics, but I mean, they're a great escape, no matter how old you are. And as far as art, as far as illustration, as far as just pure raw talent, you'll be hard pressed to find more talented people than the people that do comic books. I mean, especially for the big names like Image, Marvel, DC. But you can also find a lot of very talented, extremely talented artists that put out their own independent publications. Next we have War for Earth 3, Part 2, Suicide Squad, number 13. Of course, the DC universe is starting to ramp up now. I didn't watch it myself because I don't have Max, I think is what it was on. But I watched the animated. I watched Reaction channel. I'm trying to think of which Reaction channel it was. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. There was one in particular I watched. I watched them all react to the whole series for the animated series that they came out with. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. Next, we have an Action Comics number 838, June of 2006. So this one's pretty old. Here in roughly another year, it would be about a year and a half. It would be 20 years old. This comic, and it's in pristine condition. Action Comics. Next, all right, this one has got an ad for the first Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. I loved that movie. I think it was very, very well done. I think the emotion and the mental distress that people can have and be subjugated to, just in life in general. I think it really kind of hit on that. I have not seen the second one with Lady Gaga in it. I think she looked good in the part, but I heard that it wasn't very good, especially in comparison to the first one. But then other people have said they really liked it. So once it's available to stream somewhere, I'll probably watch it. But here we have Wonder Woman number 83, Stalked by the Silencer. Nice cover. And who doesn't like Wonder Woman? We've had some great Wonder Women too. Of course, you had Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, who still looks amazing. I seen a picture of her. Oh, I want to say it was like a month or two ago at some convention or something, where she actually donned her her outfit. Because I know there's a commercial to where the commercial kind of plays into like she's gonna change into and be in her original like Wonder Woman outfit, and then it ends up being something different. But I did actually see her where she actually put on a picture of her in her Wonder Woman outfit, and she's still looks incredible. Of course, then you got I don't know how you pronounce her last name, Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I mean, she was amazing Wonder Woman. Next, we have a DC Comics Teen Titans number 20, Fall of the Titans. I wonder if this is a key issue. That's one thing I need to do is I need to find a good thing online to where I can just go and look these up and see which ones are key issues and which ones aren't. Next, we have Nightwing, number 101, Year 1, Part 1 of 6, Robin's Last Stand. Artwork's different on that one. Yeah, it's got kind of a signature look to it, so... of course, Dixon. Obvious big name in DC Comics for a very long time now. Next, all new collector's item issue, Batman. Issue number 118. Hey, no, leave it alone. Abyss, Part 1 of 4. Collector's edition. This has got more of the stiff cover on it. Cool ad for Legends of Tomorrow on the inside. That was a good series. I remember watching that on the CW. Next, we have got Endless Winter Part 8, Black Adam Special. Blood runs cold while tempers flare. And this is number 1. Next, Superman of Metropolis, Future State. Number 1. Featuring Jonathan Kent, Guardian, and Mr. Miracle. Huh. Cool. I've never seen that title before. So we got 2 left. So we've got the DC Universe Rebirth, Teen Titans, number 4, Trial by Combat. And it looks like the last one in this mystery box is another DC. It is Aftershock Batman number 558. I wonder if this has to do with something happening in real life. The one thing that comes to mind to me looking at this picture, obviously, 9/11. But it wouldn't be 9/11 if it's, as this says, it looks like it says it's September of 1998. So obviously that was a long time before 9/11. But there were other things that, unfortunate tragedies that have happened in real life that this could be a reflection of. So I'll have to look into it and see. But overall, I'm very happy. I think most, if not all of those, the first few were kind of independent titles because we had that Ultraverse one, which was kind of a Marvel. Of course, we have the Star Trek Image, the Ultraverse, which was Malibu Comics, but featuring the Avengers in it. And then we had the Dynamite Comics, Green Hornet, but all the rest were all Marvel and DC. So overall, for what I paid for that box, I am very happy with that. So if you like that, by all means, go on and look for the 25 comic mystery box on Amazon. Alright, long video. I know it took a little while to get through those, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyhow. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the comics. Which one would you be most forward to looking at and reading? Let me know. Maybe I'll start with that one. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. And until the next time, where we'll be doing sports cards. I'm trying to pull a nice numbered or maybe even an auto of J.J. McCarthy. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll pull a downtown out of the Don Russ. That would be amazing. But tune back in to see, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until then, take it easy.